All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Cuff Unplugged. I'm your host, Cheryl J. Moses, or AKA Cheryl Janine. And this is where you're going to get real conversations, rawness, the unfiltered truth about artists, creatives, and influencers who are taking what they want out of life and just trailblazing their path to success. And so we're just having a candid conversation today with my special guest, B Dvine. So B Dvine,
Hey,
stop. Just tell us where you from. Just we want to know all the things.
a little breakdown. So
Yeah.
I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm a hip hop artist, producer, a little bit of everything. I do some engineering, I've been doing this for over 20 years now, I want to
Oh
say.
wow.
So, yeah, I've been in the game for a minute, just doing what I got to
Okay.
do.
So what part of Long Island you from? Because I'm from Long Island too.
I'm from Suffolk.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm from Nassau County.
Oh, you're Nassau? Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Nassau County. Yep. Born.
There we
Yep.
go. So we're neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up.
There
Okay.
you go. I have family from Uniondale, so.
Yep. Hempstead. Oh.
Okay, so we're getting even more neighbors right there.
I know, right? That's dope. Okay. All right. So tell us a
Yeah,
little bit
I'm
about
way
how
more.
you got. Yeah. Tell us a
I'm
little
way
bit about how you got started, though. We want to know how you got started with this business.
basically.
You've been doing it for a long time, so let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, I started off as a DJ.
Mhm.
You know, this guy who lived by me, he was a DJ producer too. He started putting me on to the whole turntable game and stuff. So that's how I fell in love with hip hop. Started getting to learn artists and the music and the catalogs and the whole nine. Along the way inspired me that like I wanted to spin my own music. So that's when he started putting me onto the beat making side. My first program that I used was Sony Acid Pro. I started, just playing with samples and stuff because, I listened to like a lot of Wu-Tang Mob Deep and stuff growing up. So
Yeah.
that was, the sound that I naturally gravitated to. So I was, trying to hunt down those samples that had that vibe. Along the way, I ended up getting a job at a record store out here in Coram, Point Blank Sounds. I worked there for a little bit. If anyone knows who that is, shout out Trevor. I haven't spoken to Trevor in mad long, but it's still love on this side.
Yeah.
And yeah, I started going hard with the beats, started producing for a bunch of artists. The first artist I ever worked with was my bro D Ruggs. We started doing things together. We went to school together because I did the audio production school. Because let me mix that in because now I'm mixing stuff up. I went to audio production school to be an engineer and just to be around music in general. So that's why I met Ruggs. I started producing projects for him along the way. I linked up with Solomon Childs from Wu-Tang. He started working with me. And then, I had Timbo King on the project. Along the way, I linked up with Shaheem the Rugged Child. I ended up producing a couple of records with him. And then from there, I ended up linking up with rest in peace, Killer Shah. He's an MC from Queensbridge who was down with Tragedy Gaddafi. He was actually working on an album with Large Professor before he passed away.
Right.
And then from there, I ended up meeting Mayhem Loren, who introduced me to J Love. And then I ended up working with J Love pretty heavy. I produced on like his first, 3-4 albums, I want to say, when he was MCing. I was featured on a bunch of his mixtapes because, he ran the mixtape game back in the day. You couldn't go to a record store without seeing his catalog anywhere. He had whole like shelves dedicated to him.
Yeah.
But ended up doing a project, Dvine Intervention, that J Love hosted. I had Sadat X on it. I had Cool G Rap on it. Mayhem, Shaheem, Ruck, Mr. QB. Just, what I'm saying? Just heavy hitters, heavy hitter after heavy hitter.
Yeah.
Tragedy. Yeah, Tragedy Gaddafi was on there. And then I started linking up with Trag. And then that's when I started taking the rhyming more serious. And then, I started knocking out projects, doing shows, project after project, working with more artists on the production side as well. And fast forward, make a long story short, I'm here now with the new album, Louvre Magnate.
Wow. That is quite a journey. I mean, you have been, you've done it with a lot of the great people that, that we've seen over the years. You mentioned like a few of my favorite artists, coming up, because I always love New York artists. I was always like East Coast, and stuff,
Absolutely.
until I got until I got my ear to just kind of branch out and listen to other artists from different parts of the country. But New York was just it for me. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so you were out there doing it, and I think that's important for us to really understand. Like it's a grind. Like you're gonna go through a lot in this business, in this industry, because it's just not something that's gonna happen overnight. Like you got to really get out there, meet some people, do some
Oh,
interesting
absolutely.
things and great things on different projects and stuff to really get your feet wet and get in the door. So yeah, but you
Yeah, and
doing
I
it.
came up. I definitely thank you, and I definitely came up in that in between like internet era where like
Yeah.
the internet was just starting to come, but I was still at the point where you had to go to the in stores for the artists to actually
Mhm.
meet them and pass them your beat tapes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
definitely a good balance that I guess I came in at the right time. So
Yeah. Yeah, because you were really doing the real work, like putting in the footwork. A lot
oh,
of the artists now is like, internet is really where it's at and stuff
yeah,
like that. They're not really putting in a lot of footwork, but you really gotta do both, I think, still. I think you
absolutely.
really still do.
The
Yeah.
street, you got to have the street and the internet aspect. You got to hit everything.
Exactly. Exactly. So what is your creative process like? Tell us about that.
Um, Basically, it depends on the motion.
Mm-hmm.
If it's the beats, just whether if I decide to, be on my sampling game, I might throw on some old records or something and start digging, just enjoy myself and vibe out. Because, it's just, you got to have to find the right mood and the right everything. So
For sure.
I throw on some records and, the one thing I can say about my ears, I definitely, I got a good ear for samples. Because I know
Mm-hmm.
I'll play something in front of someone and they're like, yo, take that. I'm like, nah, wait a minute. And then I'll find this other piece and they'll be like, yo, like, the hell is that? I'm like, hold up a second. And then, I start chopping it. And then they're like, all right. So I'll pat myself on the back for that one. But,
Yeah.
you got to have you could play someone the same sample and you'll have 10 different people hear 10 different things at the end of the day. It's all about
That's
how you
true.
approach.
Yep, that's true.
It's all about how
Everybody
you
has their
approach.
own ear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody has their own ear. So yeah. So let's talk about the album.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get into it. So what inspired you for this album?
Basically, I wanted to make an album that was strictly me because the one thing I'll say is throughout my past projects, I definitely
Mhm.
walked into it more from a producer perspective than an actual MC perspective, I would say,
Mhm.
because numerous reasons. One, like dealing with features and stuff, and a lot of joints I was just doing raw rhymes, and there was structure, but not the way that I believe that really represented me as an actual artist. And that end, I did a lot of out the box work, like on my last project. Like I had a record with T-Pain on there, and
Okay.
me being a raw hip hop head, a lot of people didn't understand that. So and I was doing other outside the box records. So I was
Mhm.
like, let me bring it back to the essence with this one. I
Mhm.
only got one feature on the whole project. It was Parrish
Okay.
Smith, and Tone Spliff on the cuts. I produced half the project. The other half, I had DJ Modesty on there, Young Link, Chuck Jules, Unspoken Virtue, and Endemic Emerald. I let them do the
Mhm.
other half. And I just wanted to make some classic records, you know?
I feel you. You want to play something for us?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's
We
hear
can
something.
we can play the Long Island Worldwide record.
Okay. That's what's up. Let's do that.
All right, got you. Here we go. Let's see. I gotta search it on here now, right?
Okay.
You want me to play it on my end or?
Yeah, we can play it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
I just gotta dig it up on this computer real quick. Hold up.
Okay. No problem.
Came a little unprepared.
That's all right. That's all right.
I know it's on here. Where you at? Here we go. What? Hey, what did you just do? Why did you just do that? Were you able to hear that little clip when it jumped on? Or?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I don't know why I just did that though. Here we go. Try that again.
We're here. My people. LI. This is for the deep junkies who love to hear the vinyl crack. Every time we pick up the mic, we rock like Spinal Tap. Making it proud of our grind, we're on our final lap. If it stays out of my zone, I'm never fine with that. Hunting space and it's off how the vibe repel. Beat with blazing harder than Princess Diana felt. Battery and back rap is sponsored by Duracell. I'll slay them and send them on their way to refurbish hell. The universe blessed me to cross paths with Mordo. Why he had to leave us so soon, only the Lord knows. It is honor to keep his energy immortal. We hit you with that raw hardcore, that's nothing cordial. I'm from that era of rock, Raider, rockin' mixers, not these mercs wearers. Hair look like they rock Twizzlers. Catch me with exotic women in my backseat when I call the honor of force like Lindy's taxi.
DMD, Strong Island born, Strong Island bred. Official hip hop head. The brother from River, Long Island, the B-boy from way back since cons and pro kids. It's the victory lap, he's paying it back. Get the bows back to rugging the raw, underground rap. Kicking straight hip hop facts. I've been there and I've done that and came straight on back with my Tim Boots, Dookie rope, and my fish in the hat. And you knows that, or you knows this. Keep close, stay sick. Been in the mix since '87 when I dropped my first hit. It's my thing on Sleeping Bag Records. Got the IROC, Chevy C, 5.7 fuel injection. I'm Ghost. Black water, just look at your back, so stay on guard. Black water, just look at your back, so stay on guard.
I love a tight beat. Oh, that's dope. So that one is out now, right? It's streaming now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Out on all digital platforms. I got the CDs as well. You know, right here. Hit my Bandcamp. Hit up my social media, Dvine631.
See, we don't hardly see CDs anymore. You know how that go.
Oh yeah. You gotta keep the collector's items, you know? That's what I tell people. Like, I don't got a CD player. I'm like, but it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
Hold on to it. Might be worth something one day.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
And you could always, I'm sorry, and you can scan the barcode on the back and stream it.
Oh, okay. What's up? All right.
Right.
Good. Together. Okay. Listen.
Exactly. You gotta have your business in order.
Yeah. So were there any challenges that you faced coming up in this industry?
I would say the real challenges out there is just having the right people around you while you're moving. You know? Some people aren't in it for the same reasons as you. And sometimes that's not a like negative thing in the aspect of someone's trying to do. Sometimes, you know, you're working with people who don't have the same mission as you. So when you're trying to get to a certain place, they're trying to go elsewhere and it doesn't help progress the motion. You know, that's life. People, you know, got different, you know, priorities and, you know, viewpoints. But yeah, is there a lot of snakes in the game? Is there a lot of leeches in the game? Is there a lot of people? Yeah, of course. You know, I always remember that one interview DMX did where, you know, he said, trust people to be who they are.
Right. He
did
not lie about that. He was not lying.
No, he was not.
I'm telling you. And I think, you know, a lot of times we have to realize that we can't take everybody with us, you know, so we have to understand that boundary too, like when to let people go, you know, when to get rid of the dead weight, let people go, let get rid of the toxic stuff, you know, all that stuff that we don't need. We elevating, you know, and we can't hold on to everybody. So
exactly. And sometimes you want to, and it's like you try to, and then you can't change people. That's
a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact.
I deal with it all the time. And then, sometimes you get the people that try to look at you like you're the bad guy, but it's like, what are you doing with your life? You're sitting here drinking and smoking all day while we're out here trying to, get this business going. You're going to stay over there drinking and smoking. All right, that's your problem, not mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I got places to go. I got things to do, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So what would you say to like the people coming up behind you? Because, yeah, the rising stars, those people.
Yeah. What I say to them?
Yeah.
Stay focused, stay motivated, stay about your business. And I like this. I saw Eric Sermon say this to a kid another day. Keep God close.
I love that.
Right.
I love that. So BD, you got any shows, anything coming up? Like you got any events, videos coming out? Let us know what you got going on right now.
Right now, we start here campaigning the project. I know I got 2 shows coming up next month, October 18th and 19th. Shout out Full Blast Bookings. The 18th, I'll be in Philadelphia. 19th, I'll be in Brooklyn. The headline is already the Rugged Man. We got those 2 shows coming up that I know of. On that, it's just, I'm just out here doing the footwork, for this project. And, I've been back on my beat making mode too. So if anyone needs beats, holler at me because I've been knocking out at least 5 beats a day right now. So.
Wow. Now see, that's work ethic right there. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to say they're all bangers. But,
yeah.
I still got, I got what you need.
Yeah, but it's like, when you go to the gym and you work that muscle, you're going to eventually get the results you want. So it's like, it's the same thing. You got to keep writing. You got to keep making those beats. You got to keep doing all those things until you get what you want from it. So you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Yeah. So any last words for the audience?
Big thank you to everyone who supports me. I'm out here, Dvine. Check my website, bdvinemusic.com. Hit me on the Twitter, IG, bdvine631. That's spelled BDVINE 631. And Louvre Magnet out now. Cheryl, thank you for having me. Shout out MJ for setting this up,
Yeah, thank you for being here. So glad for you. So glad for her. And check him out, y'all. Go stream the single. Go stream all his music. He got a lot of videos on YouTube too, right? You got a lot of listen.
Yeah, my last project, I shot a video for every record.
See, he's doing it. Like follow him, get with him, connect with him, get some beats.
Absolutely.
Tap in. All right, y'all. That's it. That's a wrap. We'll see you next time.
Good. Peace.